Always look at great things. Look around from where you are to the north and south, to the east and west. All the land that you see I will give to you and your offspring forever. What you constantly look at determines your destiny. This means that destiny is a mixture of what God has provided and what we decide to do with it. God has placed the whole earth before us, and whatever we can see with our eyes, He will give it to us. Our ability to see is one of the most powerful gifts that God has given us. To many people, the purpose of our eyes is to only see where we are going, what we are eating, and what we are doing. However, our eyes have a much more important purpose than that. We can deliberately chart our destiny by placing powerful things before our eyes and by deliberately removing unbeneficial things away from our eyes. If God can give us whatever we can see, then we must make every effort to see all the good things that we need in this life. So the question is, what do you want to see in your life? If you know it, start looking at it daily, intentionally, and with faith. The problem with many people is that they don't know what they want in life. If you don't know what you want out of this life, it is difficult to get it. Therefore, the number one thing you need to do is determine what you want in life, and after that, put it in front of your eyes always. Then remove everything that you don't want to see in your life. I mean, if possible, take it away physically. There is an interesting story of Jacob and Keto. I believe it is intended to teach us a powerful lesson about visualizing what we want in our lives. While Jacob was working with his father-in-law Laban in Genesis chapter 30, he realized that the man was not completely honest. But Jacob was also not a guy that could easily be cheated. So he decided to come up with a strategy to get his wages on his own terms. He did this by placing white spotted branches in the troughs in front of the animals so they would meet near the branches. Because the animals were constantly looking at these white spotted branches, they produced spotted animals. And it became Jacob's wages because his father-in-law had agreed that any spotted animals would be his. Jacob became exceedingly prosperous. This is a powerful example of the power of looking at things to produce what we want in life. If the animal's reproduction could be influenced by looking at things, what more human beings? Many people underestimate the power of vision boards and dream boards. But most of the people who succeed in this life use these boards in some form. So what is it that you are looking at most of the time? Remember, your eyes are the windows to your soul. What you see most of the time enters into your subconscious mind and begins to be manifested into your life. When you put things associated with wealth before you, wealth will begin to manifest in your life. If you place things associated with health before you, health will start showing up in your life. The opposite is equally true. Many people, out of ignorance, place things that they don't want before them, and the things they don't want continue to show up in their lives. Amen.